Today I have a real story about a conversation with my friend ChatGPT. And I'm going to tell you how you can do the same thing so you can increase your English fluency. Welcome to English Coach 3Ts. I'm Tanya, and I've been using ChatGPT to help me learn my second language, Spanish, and to help you learn English since about the time it came out. It has really come a long ways in that time, and I have some new things I want to share with you. If you're not familiar with ChatGPT, this is an app or a website that you can use to ask or find out information on pretty much anything. And there are many ways you can use it to help you to learn English. And today, I'm going to tell you exactly how you can use it to help you with your conversation skills. I cannot tell you how many people have told me they would practice their speaking skills, but they don't have anyone to speak to. ChatGPT has changed that forever. It has gotten so much better already, and I imagine it is only going to get better as time goes by. So whether you're working with a teacher or learning English on your own, this tool is going to be invaluable to your practice routine. So recently, I asked ChatGPT to have a conversation with me, and it was by far the best conversation I have had so far with this app, even though I have used it regularly for several months. Partly, I think that is because, like I said, the app has come a long way, meaning it has advanced and gotten better. But the other thing is that ChatGPT really relies on what you put into it. So the questions you ask it and the way you ask it are really important. For this reason, I'm going to put the exact thing I wrote in the description below so you can copy and paste it into ChatGPT and have a similar conversation to the one that I had. Don't let this hold you back from trying different things though. One of the great things about ChatGPT is just sitting down and taking some time to write all the different things you can think of in English and get answers from ChatGPT. You can do anything from asking it to have a shorter answer to explaining what it said. Really, the way that it can help you is unlimited. So I told ChatGPT that I wanted to have a conversation and asked it to ask me questions. Right away, it started asking me questions and I started putting my answers in by typing. Now, if you have this app on your phone, you can actually speak your answer to the app and it will type it out for you. This way you can practice speaking or you can practice writing, whatever you want to do. ChatGPT will answer you back with a text, and there are so many things you can do. Like I said before, you can ask it for a shorter answer, but the great thing is the back and forth between ChatGPT and me was very much like a real conversation. One of the advantages was that I could ask it to explain things. For instance, there were times that ChatGPT used words in my second language that I didn't understand. So I just asked what that particular word meant. There was another time that the answer that ChatGPT gave was too confusing for me, and I just wrote back and said that exact thing and that I didn't understand what it was trying to say. Right away, it said it in another way, in a more simple way, so that I could understand it. There are a couple of things that I would suggest to get the most out of this conversation. First of all, don't worry about mistakes. I know that I made a lot of mistakes when I was having my conversation with ChatGPT, but I just disregarded that and continued the conversation. In other words, I just didn't worry about the mistakes. I didn't look at the mistakes. I didn't try to think about them or try to correct them. I was just enjoying the conversation. There are a few reasons that this is a really good idea, but a couple of them are, first of all, enjoying a conversation is a really good thing for learning. Our memory is linked to our emotions. So if we are enjoying something, we have a better chance of learning from that experience. Also, because I wasn't stopping for every single mistake, the conversation was more natural and a little bit more like having an actual conversation with somebody. In this way, I was practicing my conversation skills in a more natural and relaxed way. The questions that ChatGPT asked me took me in a couple of different directions, which made it very interesting. And one of the things we started talking about was a series of books that I read as a child. Not only was this interesting for me, it was somewhat nostalgic, meaning that it brought back good memories for me. And I enjoyed the conversation so much, it actually felt like having coffee with a new friend. Another thing you can do is ask ChatGPT for a different question. If it asks you a question or starts talking about something that you're not interested in, you can actually just say this and ChatGPT will change the subject. A lot of students tell me that they wish that they could be in a class where they actually get to spend time live with me. And this is why I have created my She Speaks Fluency program for women. This program is for women with an intermediate to advanced level of English, and it includes coaching sessions live with me on Zoom, along with everything you're going to need to improve your fluency in speaking, reading, writing, and listening. If you're interested in being on the wait list for this class, click the link in the description below or go to the link on the screen and you'll be added to the list. If you're wondering how often you should use ChatGPT to have conversations like this, my most simple answer for you is to do it as often as you enjoy it and it works easily into your schedule. If you're wanting to set a goal for yourself, I recommend that you start with once or twice a week if you're not already doing something like this. Or if you have more time, you could start with a goal of something more like 3 or 4 times a week. If you could do this regularly 6 or 7 times a week, this would really help you to increase your fluency. And the more you do it, the faster you're going to see a difference in your English fluency. Like I said, there are a number of other ways you can use ChatGPT to work on your English. So watch this video next for more information, and I'll see you there.